So today is the 22nd of February, 2/22, and this is a beautiful gateway of energy that we can utilize in order to bring more harmony, more balance into our world. It's also a time when we're looking at and working with the number 2, where we recognize and honor duality in whatever way that works for us, however that means for us specifically. This could be when it comes to the masculine and feminine within yourself. So today is a really beautiful day to honor when you're being called to move forward, when you're being called to pull your energy back, whether you're being called to give or receive, or perhaps to do both, and to notice the beautiful flow of energy when you allow yourself to give and receive in equal measure as you move through and flow through your day. So that's what Spirit's bringing forth right now, is this beautiful invitation to pay attention and to play with this energy today. To notice when it is that you are in your feminine and when it is that you are in your masculine. So when it is that you are giving, when it is that you are receiving, or when you're being offered that opportunity, right? Because some of us may be and tend to be more practiced in one or the other. This is typically the essence that we most strongly resonate with. So if we resonate more strongly with the masculine essence, this means we're more of a doer. We're more about taking the action. We're more about sort of exerting that will and that force in the world. If we are more in our feminine, we are more laid back, perhaps. We're more open. We're more in our intuition. We're not being ruled by logic. If you are more in your masculine, you tend to be more logical. You tend to think things through and analyze things more than feel them. And so simply notice where these energies are coming up. As you move through your day, notice where you tend to lean more. Notice when you're being given an opportunity to dive deeper into the other aspect of your essence. So perhaps, or for example, when it is that you're being given an opportunity to receive something from somebody else, when it is that you're being given an opportunity to pause, to become more reflective, to feel, versus when you're being given an opportunity to show up for somebody else, to assist somebody in a really hands-on type of way, or to be that guiding force and that strength for somebody. But also remembering and recognizing that strength comes in many forms. Holding space is very feminine in nature. Actually, it's kind of, holding space is a beautiful blend of both, because the feminine is essentially the energy of holding space in the way that we're creating this opening for someone to express, for someone to emote, for someone to feel safe and process or heal or release whatever is necessary for them. But that's also masculine, right? Because the masculine is the protector. So we're protecting in that we're offering this safe container. The masculine is the energy that creates the container. So holding space is both masculine and feminine. See, these are the games that Spirit wants to invite us to play, where we're beginning to understand this stuff and put this together. Isn't this fun? So do this as you go through your day. Notice where you're being given opportunities for each of these things. Also notice what else is coming up for you. What contrast are you becoming more aware of today? Are you becoming aware of things you dislike? Are you becoming aware of things that bring you joy, that excite you? Understand and acknowledge both what irritates and frustrates you, what angers you, what triggers you, and what excites you and moves you in what we would consider to be a more positive way, right? Because we're moved by both what we like and what we don't like, what we want and what we don't want. We're just moved in different ways. But that is the duality, that is the contrast that allows us to get to know ourselves better, to get to know what we truly want, to get to know who we truly are, sometimes through the art or the act of understanding who we are not. So welcome that contrast today. Honor that contrast, however that contrast and wherever that contrast is showing up for you, and allow it to guide you back to your spirit, back to that point of stillness, back to that I'm seeing it or being shown almost as like this crystal of self-awareness that grows and glows and activates more and more as we are willing to observe ourselves, to observe our reality, to observe and pay attention to the way our reality is reflecting to us, the way our reality is speaking to us, what it is that it is showing us about what is with our own heart, within our own hearts, our own minds, our own frequency and vibration. So today is a big day for that, playing around with what's in your vibration, playing around with contrast, playing around with duality, with the masculine and the feminine, noticing where this shows up in relationships as 2, very similar to the number 6. And 222 breaks down to a 6, does it not? Of course, we're not adding in the 2025, which then is a 9. And then but we have the 6 and the 9 there. We're just looking at the 222 for this video today, but you can break down that numerology as far as you want to. The 9 is about mastery, endings, beginnings, mastery. So we are mastering something today with this energy. I paused this for a second to do the math because I didn't want to be counting on my fingers. I don't know why, right? Just these silly human things, right? And then I realized that if we add the 9 to the 6, that breaks down to a 15, which breaks down to a 6. So we're back to the 6 energy again. And that 6 energy is also an energy of harmony. It is also an energy of relationship. Once again, we're being brought back to that energy of connection, harmony, relationship. So look not only in your relationships, but with others, but in your relationship to yourself. Where is it that you can create and instill more harmony? What aspects of your life and relations are looking for more harmony, are desiring more harmony? And how is it that you can take those little steps to bring that through? It's spirit saying, like, return to symbiosis. That energy of the word symbiosis, feel into that for a moment, because that is harmony, symbiosis, homeostasis even. These are words, but particularly harmony and symbiosis that really are exemplified by this energy today. Love you much. Happy 222.